Order canceled.
All right. Good morning, good morning. Let me just send this to the group and put it in Twitter. All right. All right, let me set up TikTok. Good morning. We do have FOMC minutes this afternoon, so got to be aware of that. What I need to do actually is open NinjaTrader. All right, let me get this up. Remote audio. What? Oh, maybe it's just like the audio of that. All right. Welcome, guys. Hey, Bill. Are you safely in Chicago? I didn't make tea this morning, and I'm probably going to regret it in a second. But I was kind of running behind schedule. So, I know none of you really know me, like, super personally, but I usually don't sleep that well because I do a lot of sleepwalking. I know it probably sounds crazy, but no joke. So last night, I don't know what time it was, but I was walking in my sleep, and I was like picking out an outfit in the dark. I need to update my levels and stuff, so I'm going to do that really quickly, and then I'm going to get on TikTok. So while I do that, I'll just tell this weird story. So maybe it was like 3 a.m. I don't really know. I just remember I was up picking out an outfit in the dark with like my hands. Like I was feeling around for an outfit in my drawer of shirts and pants. And 11,672. And because of that, I am now tired. Where is so yeah, so that's why I'm a little behind today. I don't want that line, I want this. Ugh, this is gonna make me go through all of these. Central pivot is 11,672. All right, that's better. Where's my LIS? What's today? The 6th. Alright, well, I did just do it myself. Unconfirmed. Yesterday. So, yeah. Well, market's pushing. It's 9:22. I gotta get moving and grooving. All right, first pivot is 11,955. This makes me happy that we came back up. 955 yesterday, and then kind of held overnight instead of failed. But FOMC might make us go back down. 11,673. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right. This is what we're working with. Look at that red line. I talked about that last night if you were in the group. All right. And let me get... Welcome. Anyway, so that's why I'm kind of like half dead today. We'll see. I didn't sleep very well. And then I woke up at like 6, and then I woke up at 7, and then... Oh, 75 new comments. Oh my god, so many people are teaching me about lightning. I commented on this lightning video, and I have so many people teaching me, like, lightning struck a car, and I thought that isn't something that could happen because you're rolling on rubber wheels. But all these people are teaching me about, like, a bird cage thing. I'm not sure. But I just went into TikTok, and I had, like, 75 new comments, and it's literally all on that video. Alright, let me just go live here. Live. Alright. And then we can break down the charts. Let me just zoom this in a little more for TikTok. Alright. Cool. I think that looks good. Alright. So, it is Wednesday, July 6th, 9:24. So we have 6 minutes to go over this chart before the market opens. I love that fake out from yesterday. Like, I really want to talk about that because I kind of highlighted it yesterday during the day, but then I got so busy on the stream answering questions that I really wasn't able to talk about it how I wanted to, and the move up and the long that I kind of noted, but then didn't take because I was so distracted. All right. Hey, welcome. All right. So let's talk about this chart before the market opens in 5 minutes. So this is the NASDAQ on the futures market. Excuse me. I trade futures every day manually and algorithmically. So this is the dip from yesterday. Let's talk about this really quickly and kind of where we are in relation to that now. So yesterday, the night before, so July 4th, the market was open half a day, moved up, had a nice move up, and then London sold it off. When London sold it off, our market opened right here. Where's 9:30? Right here. So we were holding at this area, and then we kind of had a fake out. When I was on the live stream yesterday, I said I wasn't interested in taking a short here, even though I am a trend trader, which means if we are in a downtrend, I'm only looking to take shorts. If we're in an uptrend, I'm only looking to take longs. The reason why I said I wasn't interested in taking any shorts yesterday is because if you squish this chart, which is a 20-minute chart, any time of higher time frame, you could see that we were in this same area the week before. So last week, Tuesday, Thursday, and it bounced really heavily every time it went there. That doesn't necessarily mean that it will bounce again, but I just wasn't comfortable taking a short position in that area yesterday at the open, so I didn't. Obviously, I also wasn't comfortable taking a long. I noted on the live that I would be comfortable taking a long above 11,500, which is essentially in this area. I was so busy on the live yesterday that I didn't take the long at this point, which was about 10:40 a.m. Or 10:20, and I missed it, and it shot up like 60 points. Then it pulled back, and it shot up again. I missed this one because I was leaving the house. But I gave you all of this for free on the stream yesterday, so if you like the stream, please give it a tap, a thumbs up. Follow me. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. So the market's going to open in 3 minutes. Let's talk about what we see for today and what I see for today and what I'm looking to do when the market opens. So it's a little harder to show you everything from today because NinjaTrader keeps all this in here. So I have a really, really strong resistant level up here at 11,835. I posted this on my Twitter last night. I also posted it in the group with my members. This gray box is my chop zone for the day. It changes every day. all of the dash lines you see change every day, and my gray box changes every day. The blue lines stay solid. Those are just my levels of support and resistance. Same with this red one. That just means it's a stronger support or resistance. Right now, it's clearly resistance. Because I really want to show that, but it's hard because this thing won't let me like maximize these candles. So if you can see here, last night we moved up about 6:30, and this is when I posted it. When we were about to come up here, I posted this in Twitter last night, and I said, hey, we're moving up to this really strong resistance. And then you can see we hit it and we moved back down. This is something I teach in my mentorship. Here we were able to break through. This was about 9 p.m. Yeah. So this is when China opens. China opens at 9:30. They busted through. Then it came back down, held below. And then since we actually broke through again at 3:30 when London opened, so that's a good sign that maybe we'll get some continued movement and we can actually break over this level. You can see just now it tried to break over it and it was pushed back down. So what does this mean for today and what do I see? Because the market's about to open. So I would be okay taking a long, since obviously we are in an uptrend, as long as we break the high from overnight, which was this, the 75. So 11,875. That's going to be where I'm going to look to possibly. Hey, D-Nice. This is the NASDAQ on the futures market. So this is where I would look to start a position. I typically like to wait for a bust out and then a pullback, but we will see. So the market's open. Let's see what happens. Also, in addition, I am using my automated algorithmic trading, which is, people also like to call it a robot. So it will take trades on its own. It gets in trades. It puts the target. It puts the stop loss, and it gets out of trades on its own. If you like this content, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. So please give it a follow and tap the screen or give it a thumbs up. So that's kind of, so let me talk about kind of my gray box. So the gray box is a chop zone. I'm not looking to take any trades in here. This dotted line is my central pivot for the day. Oh no, this is my LIS. This is my LIS. Sometimes I forget what color. The green one is the central pivot. Right, then why do I have this purple one there? Oh, I think I switched them around. And I already closed my TD Ameritrade. But regardless, this is a level for today. This is a level for today. And my target above, if we move up, is going to be 11,953. We do have FOMC today. The minutes are at 2 p.m. So we might get a nice move before then, and then this afternoon could chop up. We'll have to wait and see. I also have some other setups on the side that I have running that I'm testing. Is this Bloomberg software? No, this is just NinjaTrader. This is a NinjaTrader chart. I'm using NinjaTrader's desktop platform. Anybody can use it. You just have to apply for an account with NinjaTrader, and then you can use their software. But my auto trading algorithm is proprietary to me. If you want access to that, you can reach out via Instagram, and I can give you more details. But yeah, so we'll see. This is the S&P 500 on a 5-minute chart. This is the NASDAQ on a 20-minute chart. So we can see we're approaching that 35, 37 level, and we moved over it. Again, I'm not looking to take a long until we break 75, and then after that I'd be targeting my next level above is 11,904. Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm back. All right, so quickly moved up to that 75 area. You know, I realized I have the 1 minute here. All right, so the 1 minute is in a trade. This is off to the side on another chart, but I actually didn't align my 20-minute here, so you guys can see these trades. And then I'll change it in a second. So we'll see if we move up and hit target here. Target is $200. And in the manual group, we are 1 for 1 for $300. I could show you guys that too. All right, target hit on the 1 minute setup. So again, that was all done for me. I'm a chart trader, technical. Yeah, I like price action. I'm technical analysis. If you have any questions, let me know. Now that I've done ranting before the market opened, I can give a heads up. Excuse me for my yawn. Alright, hold on, let me post in the group. NQ 1 minute. So again, that trade was done for me. It got in, it got out, it took profit. So it's green $200. Oh, look at ES. So it went over that 75. Now it's retesting. I would love to take a long off of the 35. See if it pulls back. Is price to book what to look for these days? I don't think so. I think whatever works for you is good. I don't think there's one set thing that is the correct way to trade. I think whatever people find easiest to do and whatever works for them is great. If you like the stream, please tap that heart and the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It lets me know that you like the content. So we just pulled back quickly from that 35. I haven't taken a manual trade in this group yet. I've only taken one manual trade in the manual group, and that's 1 for 1. But I'm going to wait to see what happens here. It's 9:35. If it comes back above this, I'm going to take a long. This 36. Yeah, if you give me a follow, you'll be notified when I go live, which is every day, Monday through Friday, from about 9:15 to 10:30. And if you have any questions, you can always follow up. You can always follow up with a DM on Instagram. My profile is linked in my bio, as well as my email address and my my setup. So the 1 minute is now in a short. You guys can see this too. So again, this is all done for me. All right, so target hit there. 2 for 2 for $400 on the 1 minute. Your charts are so slow. I was like, well, nothing's really happening. I don't know how fast you want it to be. It hit target twice. Do you only trade in the morning? Yes. Yeah, thanks. Yes. So my background is in finance. Trade happened on NinjaTrader. Yes, this is NinjaTrader. This is in my auto trading algorithm, my robot per se. So it's 2 for 2 for $400. I guess you can't trade momentum. You could. I don't know. Because you think the chart's slow? I don't know. You could definitely trade momentum. Also, the scalper from yesterday is green, $75. It had it had 1, 2, 3 small losses. So Ragaville, it just depends. So I'm a partner on NinjaTrader, but in addition to that, somebody had reached out to me, like he's a developer and he made his own algorithm and then he wanted to work with me. So we've had that relationship since 2020, like late 2020. or maybe it was like mid 2020, but yeah. I think people that are just developers just know how to do it. I'm not I'm not a developer, so I don't really know how. But all right, so now we're in the gray chop zone. I'm not looking to do anything while we are in here. ES hasn't taken any trades yet because it's really just back and forth. Yep, sure thing. How much did you risk to make that 400? About $200. My stop loss is a little different on bold brick switch. Nope. This is a 20-minute chart. Thanks, you're awesome. You're actually not awesome. So no, this is a 20-minute chart on the NASDAQ. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Good morning. All right, so the market's just kind of hanging out. There's really nothing to do here. No trades for the S&P yet. NQ 20-minute hasn't taken any trades. We had 2 trades on the 1-minute chart, and that was 2 for 2 for $400. Like you can see here. Never know if, yeah, I guess I can. My are bad. I don't really know what that means. What? D-nice? What? What? Hey guys. Hey William. So, just kind of waiting to see what the market does here. We're inside this chop zone. I can't do anything. I probably wouldn't take a long at this point until we get over 809. And if it just wants to hang out. Don't you just hate that? It used to really bother me. I don't really care about them anymore. I just block them or mute them and then I move on. If you like the stream, please tap the screen. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. My eyes are so bad. Apologize for the caps. No worries. No worries, D-Nice. And if you're in YouTube, please give a thumbs up. Bum, 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 bum. Do you trade tick charts? Sometimes, but not really. We are now 2 for 2 in the manual group for $600. So sticking 2 trades. You can see I have NQ, ES, gold, and oil. Michael, did you get that trade? I have NinjaTrader basic license anyway to add some indicators. So to use an algorithm, you have to have the lease or the lifetime license. Good job, Michael. And so my algorithm is not an indicator, if that's what you mean, but you can add indicators with just the basic. You just go up to the part in the chart that says indicators. All right, I'm going to look to, let's see if we can pull back to 10 here. How is oil looking this morning? I can pull up the chart. Hold on, I'm going to look to take a long here in NQ. I really want it closer to 10. I'm putting a limit buy at 13.50. We'll see if it comes down. Oh, I think I missed that. All right, I'm going to cancel that. Well, the long over 10 worked straight up to this 35. Oh, thanks, love. How do we get the algorithm? So you can go to my Instagram and send me a direct message. So you can buy it directly on my website, but that's full price. If you DM me and send me your email address, I will give you a discounted link for 50% off. So just reach out that way. It's easier. So oil, I can pull up oil. Oh, do we have this gold on? This 1 minute's red. I could actually take the long again if it came down. It keeps coming to like 16 and running. Damn it. Target on this is 39. I don't know if it's going to hit that. I feel like I'm rolling. Alright, well. That one's about to be gone. Alright, I might get long here. I'm long at 08, 11,808. Ooh. Ooh. My offset is already in the green. Alright, so that trade's over. That was really fast. I told you I wanted it over 10. I told you I wanted it over 10. Alright, so the 1 minute took a loss there for about 250. Oh no, less than that. Less than that. 220. Still green, $180. Jason Go, question mark? I don't really know what that means. I really like this play off the 10 every time. But it's getting a little wild here. I don't know what Jason Go means. The bounce off the zone is fine too, but it just keeps pulling back kind of strong. Like this was a strong pullback. And I don't trade within the zone, so over 800, 809 is safer though. This one is definitely not working. Alright, we're in a short here on the 1 minute. It's just being displayed on the 20-minute chart, so that might be a little confusing. If you have in the chart trader, if you have the same account picked across all of your charts, then it will just show what's happening, even though it's happening on this chart, if that makes sense. So now the 1 minute, it was 2 for 2, then it was 2 for 3, now it's 3 for 4, green $380. And the scalper is green 175. ES hasn't taken any trades today. This is the ES chart, 5 minute. The 20 minute has not taken any trades today. The way that you know that this is not the chart it's actually trading on is because it doesn't have the entry and the exit information like it does here. See, it has profit target, sell, short, so that's the difference. But you can still see the trades on other charts if you have your chart trader pointing there. Thanks for sharing the live, Carter. All right, so now my manual group, which is $200 a month. This is green, $890 on the day. 3 for 3 for the trades. But that last trade was actually part of was just the long that I took here on the live. Thanks for the follow, guys. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I can't take any trades here in this choppy zone, so I won't be. Thanks, D-Nice. D-Nice, keep hitting that screen. I want to see those hearts. Is this a Windows machine? I vaguely remember NinjaTrader does not work on Mac. Yes, that's correct. NinjaTrader does not work on a Mac computer, but if you get a VPS, which is a virtual private server, which is what this is, like, so I'm trading on a PC, but I'm also trading on my PC within a different server, which is located like in Chicago or Philly or somewhere like that. That then protects this 1 minute in a trade. I don't really like this, but we'll see what happens. That protects essentially. Oh, we have a level here. Oh yeah, we have a level at 83. Which protects your internet connection, and if you have a Mac, then you're able to use the VPS on your Mac computer. So. Alright, so this one might take our profits on the 1 minute. There's 24 seconds left on it. US 30, nice. Again, I'm not a fan of trading within this gray zone. So we'll see what happens. This isn't a pair, cooing, tuba. I trade futures. Yes. Pretty much. So, now the 1 minute is red, $30. Yes. Kind of. So the VPS, it's its own server. Yeah, I guess a VPN is the same thing. It's its own network. Yeah, very similar. You're logging into essentially a separate computer that's located somewhere else. But it's just a virtual computer. But yeah, so I always suggest that people get that just because it keeps your internet connection really strong. Oh, and now we are 8 for... Oh, I guess it hit 1 there. Yeah, so you could, like yesterday, as Crosby, I can't remember your first name. I don't know if it's Scott or Steve. But the first, and I apologize for that. Oh. Gold is in a short. We'll have to keep our eye on that. But yeah, if you wanted to, obviously, like yesterday, we made $1,000 or $1,330 in the manual group. Today, it was $890, now it's $500. We just had 1 loss. Scott. Weird. I thought it was Scott, but then I was like, it could be Steve. So many Steves. All right, no trades for the S&P 500 yet. No trades for the 20 minute. Here's that long, a little late on that 1 minute. Excuse me. The scalp is still green, $175. I can show you that. It had like 3 losses today. So this is a scalp setup. It's green, $175. It's taken 12 trades and had 3 losses. The biggest loss was $115. Yesterday it only had 1 loss, which was $150. So, not too bad. Alright, again, we're in this gray choppy zone, so I can't do anything manually. The algorithm will still take trades as the parameters are hit. Alright, I pause this. Alright, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Sometimes I get a little quiet because I'm either posting on Twitter or juggling a bunch of things, but I'm here, I promise. But yeah, my Instagram is linked in my bio, so if after the stream you want to follow along, if you want to send me a direct message. Yesterday, Instagram was being so crazy. This is the gold setup. Yesterday, Instagram made me insane. Even the direct messages still weren't working last night. So if you sent me a message and I haven't gotten back to you, I apologize. Steven, I don't trade stocks. This is gold on the futures market. Yeah, I trade oil. I don't have a setup that's currently up here. I trade oil live in my manual group, but I don't have something up with the algorithm right now. But yes, there are options. So when you join the algorithm, I give you a settings spreadsheet, which is every setup that I've forward tested and back tested and that I feel like is comfortable enough and does well enough for my members to use. And so there's oil setups within there. I'm running 2 ES setups, 1 live, 1 in simulation, and then I'm running 1 gold setup, which is in simulation, and then I'm running 3 NQ setups. 2 are live and 1 is in simulation. So I kind of have a lot being juggled at the moment, so that's why I don't have an oil setup up. What's your short long limit set to? I don't know what that means. Can you show on the graph? What? I don't really know what you mean. Short long limit set? What? I'm kind of confused with the question. So I have different algorithms on each chart. So this is bold break switch. Isn't gold low right now? This is bold break switch. This is bold break. And then I have bold cross switch over here. So they all work differently. They all have different parameters that have to be met before a trade is taken. So it doesn't really have anything to do with a limit. Let's say analytics over the last year. So, damn. I missed last year, honestly. This year has been the hardest year, and I think everyone's kind of aware of that just because of the market. But I think we were like 85% last year. Q4, no joke, was like 95%. So every day from the end of September until December 17th. December 17th was like the worst day. But until December 17th, we were green like every single day, like $2,000 every day, which was insane. People were like going up in contracts every single day. It was getting like crazy. And then on December 17th, which was the FOMC week right before Christmas Eve, there was like this huge, it was a really big move up, and then it just plummeted, and it was like, ew, what was that? And so then after December 17th, because that was a Friday, the week after, because I remember it so clearly, the week after was the week of Christmas Eve. So that was also a crappy week. And then obviously like the week after Christmas, a lot of people don't trade the last 2 weeks of the year. And so then we're like, oh, okay, well, we're going to go into, the new year. Maybe it will be better. Oh yeah, this new year has been pretty difficult. But last year was really easy. And 2020 was real easy. I hope that answers your question. All right, so gold is red. Again, gold is in simulation. This is something that was 100% last week. It took 2 trades yesterday and was green 1,500. Oh, NQ came back out above that 809 area. What do you need on your computer for this again? So you just need a PC. Oh, I love Tesla. Chris, you just need a PC and you download NinjaTrader 8, and then you have to get their lease or their lifetime license, and then you just have to have a funded account with them. I suggest that people use a VPS, but that's just me. All right, so we're hitting that resistance of the 35. Where's my message from Bill yesterday? 9:45. Oh, PMI came out at 9:45. That's why it was so crazy at 9:45. 10 was ISM. Oh, ISM comes out at 10 and job openings. I typically don't like to trade between 9:55 and 10:05, but I would have 100% taken this long. I just missed it. Scalped Apple and SPY. Cool. Very good. Really? Very good. I don't trade stocks on here. I buy stocks and hold them long term. I prefer to trade futures because there's no PDT rule. The tax implication that you have is much lower than that of stocks and options. We're going to have a nice push here. If we can get above that 75, I'll definitely take a long. Because I could have even taken a long over the 35. But it's 9:58. Numbers are about to come out in 2 minutes. Yep. Well, on futures, your funds are literally settled at the end of the trade. There's no comparison from options to futures. Like, you can make a lot of money in both, but I prefer futures over anything else. The market's open 23 hours a day. Tax implications are less. You only need like $400 to start. There's no PDT rule. And your cash is literally cash as soon as you're out of the trade. PDT, a PDT is pattern day trader, which means if you trade more than 3 times in a week, you're flagged as a PDT. And you need, I'm sorry, can you say the names one more time? And so the requirement from the government is that you have to have $25,000 or more in your account to trade more than 3 days a week. And that's not the case with the futures market. You can trade as much as you want every single day, and there's no required minimum. You'll never be flagged. Your funds will never be held. Futures is definitely the way to go. So this is NinjaTrader. Yeah, PDT is essentially you need $25,000, but he also wanted to know what it stood for and what it meant. But on futures, you could open an account in NinjaTrader with $400 and trade as much as you want. Like, obviously, that's not going to take you very far, but you can. Typically, I say if people want to use the algorithm, they should start with $2,000. Most people start with $2,000 to $5,000. How long have you been trading stocks and futures? So I've been trading stocks for like 20 years. I've been trading futures for like 7 years. No, Robinhood does not offer futures. They're a shit broker. You should probably get out of them as soon as possible. The only legitimate brokers are your big names. Your E-Trade, your TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab. Those are the only ones I would feel safe having my money in. And then in the futures market, I use Tradeovate and I use NinjaTrader. So this is NinjaTrader and this is Tradeovate. And we're in a short of gold. Where the hell? I've never had issues with Webull. Oh, Webull seems to be okay too. Yeah, but options are just crazy. Like, I don't know. You can't change your mind. Things are just all over. Oh, guys, ES took a trade. I missed it. So the S&P 500 on the robot auto trading algorithm just took a trade here. 1-for-1, $150. You work with Jason. No, I don't know who Jason Byers is. Anthony, I don't know who Jason is. Yeah, I use TD Ameritrade. I use TD Ameritrade for my stocks. I use, and no, I hate options. I will never. I use NinjaTrader and Tradeovate for futures trades. What markets do you mostly trade? Futures. Okay, and was on before you. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Anthony. You work with Jason Byers. Confused. I don't really know what that means. No, I don't. I don't work with anybody. I'm solo. Solo dolo. Oh, gold is now green. Look, I made that little note and I didn't put it up yesterday. Gold is now green, $400. $320. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Nice, Alex. Alex made $1,145 today in the robot auto trader. Did you take any futures courses or learn about trial and error? Okay, dude, I don't like why. Sure, Steven. Yeah, so I had two. Oh, so we hit the first target on gold. The second one is still working. Right? Oh no, the one hit the stop loss. I guess the trail moved down. Sorry. There's so many things going on. So yes, I had multiple mentors. I had two mentors when learning futures. The first mentor was horrible. He didn't teach me much at all. The second mentor, nice. Got some of that gold short. Nice. Good job, Michael. Yeah. If you can't, trading the micro is always going to be easier and less stressful. So great job, Michael. But yes, I had two mentors. One was horrible. One was amazing. He taught me everything I know. And yeah, if that explains it. Slim, that's funny. People say I type really fast, but I feel like I just type normal. I remember I took a typing class in high school and I'm like, this is so pointless. Or like, this is so boring. Why are we doing this? And now I'm like so happy. I remember in college I was so happy for that. Aww. Alex said, thank you, Lauren. I'm literally in awe. I've never made this much money in a day. You are welcome, Alex. So he's running the auto trading algorithm and he made $1,100 since 9:30. So a half an hour. If you like the stream, please tap it, give it a heart, and make sure you follow because I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I ran the algorithm. Oh, I don't really know. Who are you? Chart Stonks? Not sure if that's true. What platform do you trade on? I lasted one day in my typing class. So this is NinjaTrader. You have to use NinjaTrader for the algorithm. Look at that wick. Oh my gosh. Well, remember, that report came out at 10 o'clock and that's 10:06. Well, I don't know. We're back above 35. Now I forget. So this is NinjaTrader. If you want to use the robot / people like to call it a robot, or the auto trading algorithm, you have to use it on NinjaTrader. If you want more information about the algorithm, just go to my Instagram or website or email me. I just need your email address and then I can reach out and give you all of the information for the algorithm. Yes, so JBro ES took a trade 1-for-1 right here. I was busy talking. And then the 1 minute on NQ is green, $125. Nothing to really write home about. It's kind of crappy today. Like yesterday was $955. So, and the 20 minute has not taken any trades. You can see we've kind of just been all over the place. So it trades for you. It gets you in the trade. It puts your stop loss and your target and then gets you out of the trade. You literally don't have to do anything. I told you I'd take that long if we come back above 75. And I target 900. Right? Well, let's watch it. All right, I'm long at 67. I got long a little early. Green 210. Green 210. It keeps going to 210 and then pulling back. My target's at 77. My first target's at 77. My second target's at 87. But my break-even offset will come into play when it gets to my first target. Let's see if it can push up to 77 here. 72. Let me show you guys this. It's over here on my manual. 74. 75s are always hard. This is my target. $74, $75, $76. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. See my break-even offset? All right. So if you saw that red box come here, I was like 1 point away from my target, and that triggers my break-even offset to come into the positive. So I made like $200 on that trade. So the algorithm is not cheap, but if you reach out to me and give me your information, I will send you a 50% discount for the first month so you can try it. So if you want more information, again, just reach out on Instagram, send me your email address, or reach out. My email is directly in my bio, and I can send you all the info about the algorithm, and then you can decide from there. I like people to be able to try it for a cheaper price and then see if they like it. And if not, that's fine. If you do, then you can stay. But like Alex just made $1,100 in 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I was liking his post. I'm putting all the emojis on it. And obviously not every day is green, you know. Yesterday ES was red, about $280. Selling shit. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. I didn't say you off-white. I didn't say you have to buy anything. Is it per month? I don't sell it outright, J-Bro. We could talk about that, but again, just email me. I've never sold it outright because I do updates all the time. So if I sold it outright, I don't think that person would be in the group with like all of the other members. I don't think that person would be on the settings spreadsheet, which is updated all the time, because I have like 5 algorithms now. And so depending upon the market, we kind of bounce in between which ones we're using. How much? So Alex didn't invest. He just took one contract. He might have taken 2 contracts of the NASDAQ, which is $1,000 each. So he either put up $1,000 or $2,000 to then make that $1,000. What was my entry on what? What was my entry on what? But yes, all of my members pay per month. You're essentially leasing the algorithms from me. I don't sell them. At least I never have. And if I did, it definitely would not be cheap. Because people pay a lot per month. What you have on now. This is the 20-minute. There's no trade. There's no trade that's happened on the 20-minute yet. ES has had 1 trade. This was the entry. It's 1 for 1. Excuse my yawn. Gold is just teetering in this area. It's probably just going to be red. $200. Bum, 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 bum. So kind of boring here. Not much going on. It is an FOMC day. Minutes come out at 2 o'clock. Oh, morning, Everton. Enzo said Lauren is my only mentor. Yes, because I'm the best. I taught Enzo everything he knows. Chris is killing it. Enzo's killing it. Like, I love to think of, obviously, Kenny, Steve. I think of all of Michael, Jen. I think of all of my students. And they're literally all killing it. Andy, every day, Andy makes like $1,000 to $3,000 on his own because of what I taught him. J-Bro, what do you mean for this year? I don't know what that means. Thanks for the follows, guys. So if you want more information, just head over to my Instagram, which is linked in my bio, or just copy and paste my email address, which is in my bio, and just email me that you want more information, and I can send it over to you. Well, the market dropped fast. We were just at 50, and now we're down at 90. 10.15. This is the biggest thing about when people are new to trading is you don't have to force a trade. You don't have to make yourself trade. I've taken, 2 manual trades since we've been on this stream, since an hour ago, or to obtain it. How much for the lease? So we can talk about that in the email. Tarika. So if you're leasing it, the first month you get 50% off, so you can try it. It's essentially like a paid trial. And then after that, it's full price. But if you want to buy it outright like that other person was talking about, I've never done that before, but we could talk about it. Yeah, choppy market, exactly. And we keep dipping back into this chop zone, so I'm not doing anything here. But I think that's the biggest thing with new traders is they always want to force a trade or find a trade even if it's not there. And that's something that I teach as well, is you just have to be patient and just wait. Hey, Gary. Feel free to like the stream, give a thumbs up. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30, so I'll be on here for another 15 or 20 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. If you give me a follow, you'll know when I go live every day. Yeah, no thank you, user. We're bouncing off of the zone, and I don't take trades within the zone. See, that's somebody just trying to find a trade just because. All right. You can also hit me up. So my Twitter and my Instagram are all the same as my username here. It's all just boldbot_. But Instagram was definitely having issues with direct messages yesterday. I don't know if it's fixed because it was even acting up last night. So if it would be easier to just email me. So you need a computer originally to set up, but you can turn things on with your phone. But using your phone at the beginning would not be good. That was my problem. I tried to scalp Amazon today, but it should have sat on my hands. Yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us, Wilson. It's all good. Oh, so gold actually ended up going green and hitting the first target. So gold is green, $220 on the day for one trade. This is still 100% since last Monday, so 7 days in a row, it's been green. And again, because the gold has a higher risk, you could easily just do micro gold, like Michael was talking about a bit ago. So yeah, Steven, I hope you got that. You can do it on your phone once you get set up on a computer, but that would all have to be done through a VPS. Like you would have to have a VPS. Because NinjaTrader is not an app. It's not like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade. It's old school where it's literally a computer desktop thing. Like it's a program on your computer. So you would have to have a VPS. Why don't you trade in the gray area? Because it's the chop. That's why. That's my rule. My gray area changes every day. But look at this. Who wants to chop in it? Who wants to trade in this? No, thank you. Does it work on a Mac? You would have to have a VPS on a Mac, yes. But yes, you can use your Mac. You just need the VPS. The VPS is the key. The VPS allows you... Oh, look at this ES trade. Green $300. Michael, are you in this? 380. It's about to hit that offset. No, it's still going. 350, 360. Target is down here. 400. The target's at 382,250, or the offset is at 382,650, which would only be $100. All right, so that got out for $100. Still green, 600 on the day with a few losses, so still not bad. And that is what I just showed you was Tradeovate. So this is Tradeovate. This is where I do my manual trading and that service. So I have a manual group, which is $200 a month, and then I have the algorithm, which is a bit more. You don't make any money under Trump. I don't. Okay, I don't think I said anything about that. Oh, 1 second. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I might have to pause and come back. Sorry, I just had an emergency text come up. Guys, 1 second on YouTube. I'm just going to pause. All right, I'm back. Sorry. TikTok's going to be all messed up. Let me see if I can go live again. Really quickly. I could stay on it for a little longer, too. Oopsies. All right. So what's been happening in the market? ES did not take another trade. Gold ended up green. Let's see. All right, NQ is in the chop zone, so I wouldn't do anything here anyway. Please hit that like button in YouTube. I see we still have about 15 people watching. All right, so NQ is still in this. ES hasn't taken a second trade yet. Gold is green. See how that went nasty? The scalp is red. The 1 minute is like kind of flat on the day. Oh, I'm on TikTok now. Yay, good. Follow me and give this a bunch of likes. I had to get off. I'm sorry if you were on the stream before. I had to get off because I had an emergency, like a call from a family member that I had to attend to. But I am back. More likes. Like. Yeah, tap the screen. Enzo, tap the screen. Just go Tap, 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 tap. You can tap it as much as you want and give me all the love. All right, so we're coming back out of the chop zone. The LAS is here at 11,809. I like the long over that. Where is my... And I'll stay live for a little longer, maybe till like 10:45. If we get over 809, this freaking thing sometimes, I'm like, I might put a limit order at... I put a limit order at 810. All right, so I am long NQ at 11,810. Target is 2050. My stop loss is at 800. So we're kind of in between. See what happens. It's a little aggressive, but we'll see if we can push up here. All right. Where's it at? Green 200. There's my target. Here we go. Where the offset is in place. Target 1 is hit. This is my trail. Ooh. Where's my second target? Here we go at 30.50. If it goes back down, it will still... So this single contract is green, $350. If it hits target here at 350, it'll be $400. If it comes back here, it will, I think it's like $100. All right, so it came back and it hit my trail. Damn, that was like almost at the second target. I hope some of you got that. Bounce off the LAS and a run. All right, so. What else is going on? The Eastern European markets are going to close in the next few minutes, so it usually gets a little while during that time. I also need to follow up with this guy. Thanks for the likes, guys. All right, so if you're new to the stream, I was just on here a minute ago with like 100 people, 3,000 likes. That was so great. Please tap the screen. I go live every day. If you don't already follow me, hit that follow button. I go live every day from 9:15 to about 10:30, but I'm going to stay on until about 10:45 today. ES is in a long. It is red $50. Let's see if we can move up. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes and the shares. Thanks, Action Jackson. So ES today is 1 for 1. You can see the trade over here for $150. We'll see if this one can push up. Comparing to NQ, if we get back above this 810, I might take that long again. Oh, let me roll this. I'm going to put a limit again at 811. I put a long limit at 11,811 for NQ. Let's see if we can push up. Whoa. Ran up to like 8. All right, I'm in this long of the NQ at 11,811.50, so there's a little bit of slippage. My stop is at 801. It might get hit. Oh, my stop got hit at 801. My first stop for the day. Now I'm 3 at 4. That's so sad. I still like it over 810. But the market's just kind of crazy today. It's really just been kind of sitting in this area. Here we go now. Shoot. Can we get a re-pull back to 810? I have a limit at 1075. Can we pull back for the run? Damn it. It left me. If you guys got that long at 10, congrats. ES hit the target too. So ES is now 2 for 2. Is this a new account? No, so Enzo, this is NinjaTrader. This is what I have to use for my algorithm. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for liking. So this is NinjaTrader. ES just took its second trade of the day, so it's 2 for 2 for $300. I can show you the breakdown here. $300, 2 for 2, 100%. This is the 20-minute chart on the NQ. It hasn't taken any trades today. Thanks for following. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I'm going to stay on a bit longer today. I'm going to stay on until about 10:45. Thanks, Mary. How does your manual trading do compared to your algo? I think they're similar. My manual trading, but I guess the only difference is that most people manually, like, most people want to use the algorithm now that they have to go back into the office and that they're just busy with life again. My manual group was huge in 2020 because everybody was home, kind of just hanging out, didn't have anywhere to go, things were shut down. What's a trader zone on a mini futures trader? Thanks, Sheldon. Yep, I'm one. I've been trading futures for about 7 years. Oh, so Raya, this is, or Ray, this is the NASDAQ chart. This is 20-minute chart on the NASDAQ. This is the ES, the S&P 500. My robot or auto trading algorithm trades for me. So it's taken 2 trades so far today on the S&P 500 for $300. I think it really just depends on what works for the person. Some people really like to learn how to trade and manually trade, and that's awesome. I totally get that. And other people are just too busy and they want the algorithm to trade for them, and so then they use that avenue. Some people actually are my students and still use the algorithm as a second form of confirmation, which is super cool. So I hope that answers your question. Yep, 2020 had no idea what I was doing until Lauren stepped in. Thanks, Enzo. So back in 2020, there were like 400. Most of them moved over to the algorithm. I traded the CME and bought for 25 years. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will jump in here that have traded. Yep, these are the E-minis. Yes. I don't really say that because most people don't know what an E-mini is. But people know if you say the NASDAQ what that is. What's the chart called again? You mean like the platform? This is NinjaTrader. And then with my manual trades, I use Trade Evade. But this is NinjaTrader. This is the platform that has to be used to utilize the auto trading algorithm. Thanks for the follow, user. How do I get access to the algos? So you can just email me. Why are you... Right, I think you're just saying random things. Candlesticks. So you can just email me. Do I have to fill up tax if I've... do I have to fill up the tax if I invest? I don't know what that means. So taxes are all your responsibility. And like, if you use the algorithm, it's being used out of your own personal account. I know, I don't really know. So taxes on futures are less than they are if you day trade stocks or options. So that's one benefit to futures. Also, the futures market is open 23 hours a day. There's no PDT rule. You can start with, as little as like $1,000. Oh, look, another TikTok trader. Yeah, Death Squad. I'm not telling you to invest. I love, what's your profit factor with the algorithm? So it depends on the setup. I have some that are 1-to-1. I have some that are 2-to-1. I have some that are 1-to-2. It just depends on which strategy you're running. So for the NASDAQ, I have about 10 different strategies to choose from. Maybe not 10. Maybe more like 8 different strategies to choose from. I have a few for gold, a few for oil, and then a few for the S&P 500. Thanks for the follow, Triple. Yeah, I'm definitely not telling people to invest. Death Squad, let's see. The manual group made $1,300 yesterday. It's green. Let's see. How much is it green today? 400. And the algorithm today, yesterday ES was red 280. It's green 300 today. Gold yesterday was green 1500. It's green 220 today. And NQ, it depends if you stopped. Like Alex took his $1,100 and ran. Mine was still on. So I hope that answers the question. Hey, Wendy. Thanks for joining. If you like the stream, please give it a like. Tap that screen. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30, but I'm going to stay on a little longer today because I had to take a personal phone call. No, Tina, it doesn't, so your specified amount of contracts you put within the algorithm itself, so it can't take more or less than you specify. This is not on a Mac, but you can use a Mac computer. This is on a PC. I have two PCs, two screens, so I'll show you this one and this one. But no, this is on a PC, and I also use a VPS, which is like a VPN, virtual private server, because it keeps the connection really strong and safe. You can use a Mac, but you have to have a VPS because NinjaTrader is a desktop platform and it does not work on Macs alone. Have you heard of anyone trading out of a trust? If so, do you know? No, I don't know anybody trading out of a trust. I know people trading out of LLCs. Are you trading one or two lots? So it depends on the setup. The gold is 2. This 20-minute, I trade 10. Everything else is 1. The 20-minute only trades like once or twice a week. I have a lot of factors built in, so when it trades, I like to take advantage of that. This is NinjaTrader. That's what platform this is. What is your strategy? So the name of it, or how does it actually work? I have several. So I have like 6 different algorithms. NinjaTrader for the bot. Yes. Micro. Good job. Nasdaq's going to keep going down. VIX is hitting 40 soon. Okay. I don't like to predict anything. If you've ever been part of my live streams before, I'm a price action trader. I like to trade what's in front of me, not what I assume or think is going to come. So, if that's what you think, that's great. But the market is definitely choppy. But I don't. It's FOMC today. So, minutes are at 2 o'clock. It's typical for the day of FOMC to be choppy. Does the boy lease grant access to the algo version? I'm like, what? I'm not a boy. Does the bot lease grant access to algo versions? Yes. So Ninja is just a service, right? No, NinjaTrader is a broker. They're a broker and they're a platform, a trading platform. Yes, if you sign up and you subscribe to the algorithm, you get access to all of the algorithms and all of the settings that I have forward tested and back tested and been running for years. And you can choose what you want to run, what you don't want to run. It's all up to you. Would you show me about the 200 moving average? I don't have it on my chart. For traders that are beginners, just FYI, only 5% gain in the entire market. That's how hard it is. I don't really know what that means, Di. We are not long-term investing. We're scalping the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. Sometimes I feel like people jump in here and they think like something's going on that's not. Like, no crypto, no stocks, no options. I just day trade. I get in and out. I make a few $100 and I'm out. The lines, those are my levels. Yes, I know what the VIX is. FOMC sounds... I hate you, Enzo. Funny how people just assume stuff. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Hey, Vanessa, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30, but I'm going to stay on until about 10:45, maybe even 11 today. Like, let's not get crazy. And I don't even have my tea with me, so my voice is definitely going to be suffering at the end of this. So risk management, it depends on the setup. Everything depends on the product and the setup. But typically, my risk to reward will be 2 for 1. Sometimes it's 1 for 1. Sometimes it's 1 for 2. It just depends. It really depends on the setup. But when I'm manually trading, my risk is usually like 10 points on the NASDAQ. I don't really enjoy manually trading ES. The NASDAQ is my thing. Is that SNR? This is the NASDAQ? Does NinjaTrader allow scripting your algo? I think so. Like you can build your own. I don't know how to do that. I don't do those things. This isn't anything new. Yeah, no, I agree. But this is how the market reacts to something like that. So as long as you know that and you just prepare for it. I don't know if people are freaking out. I think people just end up not trading on FOMC days, and they just stay to the side. If you say you're a day trader, though, you shouldn't be looking at the NASDAQ. Penny stocks move on volume. That's complete bullshit. I would never, ever, ever in my life trade penny stocks because I'm not stupid. No, thank you. I can literally risk $200 here and make $1,000. And you're like, oh, sure, put $35,000 into one trade of a penny stock and lose it all. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Penny stocks are a joke. So again, if you email me, I will give you the 50% off link for the first month. I know. Exactly, and everyone else is messing it all up. Tell us how you really feel. Die is a bit special. Can you trade options on NinjaTrader? No, you cannot. The only thing you can trade on NinjaTrader is currencies, futures. You can actually do crypto on here, but I don't. Like, you can do Bitcoin, but it's a Bitcoin future. I don't do it. It's super illiquid. But mostly futures. You can also trade stocks on here. You can use my algorithm to trade stocks as well. So that's another benefit. If you have an account, well, you don't even need $25,000, but if you have an account with TD Ameritrade, you can link it to NinjaTrader and you can trade stocks on here. Options are a scam. I don't like options either. Who do you clear through? So NinjaTrader is its own broker now. I don't know. It's pretty new. Dada. But NinjaTrader is its own. I used to have Dorman, and then NinjaTrader took over, and they made everybody switch to NinjaTrader. How much is your indicator? So this isn't an indicator. It's an auto trading algorithm. It doesn't give you an arrow and tell you to get in the trade. It physically puts you in the trade. It takes profit or it hits the stop loss. You don't have to be home. You don't have to be awake. You could be shopping. But it's not cheap. If you want more information, you can reach out to me. I do have a discounted link for the first month, so you can try it. It's 50% off for the first 21 days, so you can get a feel for it. If you like it, then you stay. If you don't, then you don't. And that's totally fine. But I know the price can shock people a little, so I have that 50% off for the first month, first 21 days, and you can try it out for that. Why do you like futures over options? Several reasons. Futures, the market is open 23 hours a day. Futures, your tax implication is less than it is if you day trade stocks or options. Futures are super liquid. Super liquid. Oh, there's no PDT rule. That's one of the biggest ones. Especially when I was a new trader, I didn't have $25,000 in a trading account to have a PDT acceptance. So there's no PDT rule. You can start with like as little as $400. But if you're using something like the auto trading algorithm, or if you're in my manual trading group, I always say start with at least $1,000 to $2,000. So my website is in my bio. It's boldanalysisllc.com. Futures have better risk management. Futures are just the best. Lightning in a bottle. I really like that. Yes. Futures are where it's at. But most people don't know about futures. So I try to get the word out there because, said deadly crypto. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks for the share, Crypto Coastal. Good, keep it a secret. Well, I don't know. I like to spread the word. You know how many people I taught in 2020 that are now leaving their jobs and just trading futures? Trading futures for 30 to 60 minutes a day and then going about their life. Like, I love it. So many people that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s that were about to retire, and now they have this other huge stream of income that they can just retire earlier if they want. Did I not mute this? Let everyone else trade options. Yeah, it's true though. But yeah. Oh, we bounced off of 10 again. So this is a really, really strong resistance. I don't know if that guy's still in the thing. He asked me about resistance before and I forgot to answer it. It says the algo only run in the morning. Mostly, yes. So 10K is okay, or 25K, how much you get? Well, it just depends on how much you have in your account and then how much you're risking per trade, essentially. TradingView is cool, but I don't really use it. But I know some of my manual options are for degenerates. That's so true. It's literally like putting it on a red or black. Like, I'm sure there's more to it, and Bill will probably get mad at me for this. But it's like, okay, let me put $1,000 on black. Let's see, either I win or I lose. That's essentially what options are. Like, you're winning or you're losing. There's no, like, in between. Would you say that your algo pays for itself each month? Yes. So let me show you an example here. So this is Alex. Alex is very new to the group. He just made $1,145 today in 30 minutes from 9:30 to 10 a.m. So yes, I think the algorithm can pay for itself with either in one session or a few sessions. But yes. Thanks for the rose. That's my first rose ever. That's so sweet. Besides your automated, so it's not an ATM, Eric. Just be clear about that. It's not an ATM. It's a coded system within the chart. I'm not using ATM at all. Will you teach the strategy? Yes, I teach how to physically break down charts, how to read charts. Everything that I'm explaining to you here when I first come live in the morning, I can teach you all of that. That's my digital mentorship. But that is obviously different than the algorithm. I had somebody email, this is the 20-minute on the NASDAQ. So, but yes, I love teaching. I have, on my website, you can see I have a digital mentorship, which is something that you can do on your own. It's 14 one-hour videos. And you get 1 free month to the manual alert group. Thanks for the follows, guys. Or you can choose the one-on-one, which is a more intimate setup where we have Zoom calls together, and I teach you the exact same material that I teach on the mentorship. Do you always trade on the 20-minute chart? So I go over that in my teachings, actually. But no, not always. This is on a 5-minute chart. So the algorithm, the robot, took 2 trades today on the S&P 500. It's 2 for 2 for 300. Gold is green. What is it green? $220. The one had the slight loss, and then the other hit the first target. Thanks for the follow. If you like the stream, please tap the screen, give it a heart. Enzo, is your thumb dead yet? Just keep tapping. It's 10:45. I'm probably going to wrap up soon. At this point, I'm just kind of like bullshitting. When I submit my YouTube... Oh, thanks. When I submit my YouTube live stream later, I'm going to have to say that I was cursing. So again, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I'm staying on a bit later today because I had to take a personal call in the middle of the stream before and I felt bad. But yeah, FOMC is today. So you can see we've kind of stayed in this whole area. But we've taken some good trades off of it. Out of the zone. So the gray box I will never trade in. But outside of the gray box, I will trade dependent upon my levels. This is a really, really strong level here at 11,836. Nope, this is the NASDAQ. What are you up to today? Oh, I thought you meant like personally. Is this algo based off Supertrend? No, it is not. Absolutely not. It's funny, I actually used to like that Coop, and then I got away from it. No, I use a bunch of different things. Where is your trading mentorship program? So it's on my website, Mark. It's under, I can show you on the stream. So if you go to Bold Analysis LLC, the website looks like this. And then at the menu here, oh, jeez. Sometimes it will be on the top. It's under Alert Room because it's part of my manual group. But again, at the top, it had that extra menu. Under Alert Room, and then it's Digital Mentorship. Right here, Digital Mentorship. That's me on the front page. Yes, Enzo, that's you. Oh, it got so big. And then I will talk about what is included in the mentorship, what you can expect, and then you can purchase it here if you want to. Yeah, sure thing. Rob, I really thought you were asking what I was doing for the rest of the day. Okay, so now how are we doing today? That's a very valid question. So ES 500, the S&P 500, the ES, is 2 for 2 for $300. Gold, which is in simulation because I'm just testing the setup, is green, $220. NQ 1 minute is red, $30. And the 20-minute NQ has not taken any trades today. This setup on the 20-minute, the higher time frame, only trades about 2 or 3 times per week. Thanks for the hearts. Yeah, keep tapping that screen. That's awesome. What do you also do? We ripped straight down 2 weeks ago. So the algo does everything for you. I don't know. I don't have to worry about the market just like plummeting or running. The algo does all the thinking for me. Thanks, Eric. Thanks for the follow, Jake, on Instagram. So the gray box is my chop zone for the day. It changes every day. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. So the solid lines will never change. The dotted lines and the gray box will change every day. So, yep, up a couple hundred today. And then on the manual group, I'm pretty much like flat because I had that one loss when I took the long over 10 and then it pulled back and then it shot up. But that's okay. Thanks for the follow, guys. The follows. So the gray box, if you join when I first go live each day, so I go live around 9:15, 9:20. If you join when I go live, I explain every level and the levels of the level, the value of the level. So yeah, so this box changes every day. But when I first go live, I discuss kind of where it is in relation to everything else. This is my LIS. These are pivots. The other ones are pivots. Chop zone. Yeah, but the gray is essentially a chop area. You don't want to take any trades in the gray. Why do you take a manual trade when the algo can do it? Because I know how to manually trade and I enjoy it. And because I have people in my service that pay for manual trades. So when I manually trade, it goes into my Slack for my manual group, and those people also like to take those trades. How many hours a day do you trade? So personally, not very many. The algorithm trades for like 2 hours. Some trade all day. I do have some setups that trade from 9 to like 3:30. Stocks are crashing. Your content is pointless. Okay, well, Josh, these aren't stocks, Josh. So here you go, dude. Do you need to read it? I don't trade stocks. Moving on. It's making my drive much more enjoyable. Oh, good, Bill. But my manual group alerts trades from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that probably wasn't the question. I manually trade each day, probably no more than an hour, honestly. How much does NinjaTrader charge per trade? So that's a great question, China. It depends on the product. I actually have this information. If you emailed me and I sent you the informational email on the algorithm, I have an FAQ document which goes over, I have it saved here too, which goes over frequently asked questions. Here we go. Let me show you. How much does a micro mini cost? And so this will tell you how much it costs. Also, it will show you how much the fees are. So it takes you here to NinjaTrader. This is how much it costs. Intraday margin is what you're looking for. And then the cost of the trades are over here. It all depends on the platform level that you have. So you can't use the free with the algorithm anyway, so just cut that out. If you lease, this is the cost. And if you have the lifetime version, this is the cost. So for me, I have the lifetime version. So this is NQ right here. It costs $2.04 per transaction. So when you get in the trade, it's 204. When you get out of the trade, it's 204. Josh, pay attention. Exactly. This is fun to watch and listen. It's like being back in the membership class. That's me. Do you think the market will finish positive today? I don't know. I don't like to assume what the market's going to do. I just trade the price action, and that's all. Well, I hope you money to meaning in options, whether stocks are up or down, my dude. Okay, yeah. Well, these are also not options, but thank you for the support. If you don't buy when things are crashing, then you bought when they were rising. There's so many philosophers in here today. I feel so lucky. Do you install Ninja on your PC or remote server? On the remote server. If you're doing the VPS, you definitely do not want to download NinjaTrader until you have the remote server up and running. Do you think you have finished positive, or should you be there? Do you think you have finished in the positive? I'm pretty much done for the day. So, it's almost 11 o'clock, right? Yep. So, my 1 minute is done. This 20 minute is done. ES ends at 10:45, so ES is done. So, yes. Spying the cues of my babies. Nice. TikTok's going to make a sound from your typing. Yeah, it's going to be like the most annoying typing sound ever. All right, so ES is done for the day. 2 for 2, $300. 20 minutes, didn't take any trades. Gold is on simulation. That is 1 for 1. It's been 100% for the last 7 sessions out, so got to keep my eye on that gold. I'm going to start running the micro gold on it. And the 1 minute is red, $30 on the day. I can show you that too. If I would have been smart, I could have locked it up before. Like, look at the short trades were all profitable. It was the long trades that weren't. So it took 5 trades. Red, $30 on the day. The market fishing is not relevant, correct? Well, I don't think it's relevant. As a live price action trader, I don't. But some people do. Some people look at like the dailies and compare it to the day before, and so I don't, but it just depends. All right, it's 10:55. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Rob, are you sure you don't want to know what I'm doing for the rest of the day? Have you heard of this Series 3 license? Yes? Why? Are you taking it? I'm going to wrap it up. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be more like a 9:30 start, so just be aware if you're looking for me at like 9:15 and you don't see me, don't worry. I'm on every single day. You do realize watching your algo isn't really trading. Yes, I agree. But, Raya, I alerted several live manual trades, and I traded them on Tradeovate, which I have over here off to the side. See? And ES is in a short right now. But yes. I really get on here so I can show the algorithm, because if people want to see it, I actually do this every day on YouTube, but then I was like, oh, let me include TikTok, because maybe there's some people that want to see it that haven't seen it. But yes. Jaguar. But if you email me, Jaguar, as I've said earlier, I can get you a 50% discount link so you can try it for 1 month at 50% off. But yes, if you see, Alex made $1,100 today in 30 minutes. Tuffy. Oh, God. Do you watch the news before trading? No, I would never do that. I don't ever watch the news. I don't watch the news. I don't turn the news on. Raya, you can email me. If all of you just email me, my email is in. If you have a Series 3, you can create a hedge fund. Cool. Is that what you're doing, user 2684? Boo, 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 boo. All right, if you guys like the stream, I'm going to jump off of here. Please follow. I go live every day. Tap the screen, give it a like, thumbs up, whatever. And I'll be back tomorrow. Future Traders not watch TV, we trade. Exactly, Raya. Raya and Enzo are going to become like, and where's Rob? You guys are going to become like my cheer squad. Like, I don't understand people. Like, do you understand when the news airs on the news, it's literally like 30 minutes late. And, like, the market has probably already reacted to it like 10 minutes earlier. Your email must be hard to manage, FOMC. FOMC, cheer, cheer, cheer. All right. Again, FOMC, it's late and wrong. Oh my God, yes. Raya, I want to give you a like. I want to give you a like. No, user 2684. I'm not. Are you like selling hedge funds or something? I'm good. I just want to teach the public, and I want my algorithm to make people lots of money. That's my goal. I don't want a hedge fund. Yeah. The news is the worst. I don't watch the local news. I don't watch the global news. I don't watch any news. I literally look at the chart and I trade, and that's it. So, all right. Thanks for joining, guys. This was a lot of fun. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow. Probably closer to 9:30. Your program, your own algo. Yes. Patron. This is my own setup. Yes. If you reach out to me, if you can watch these live streams back on YouTube, my username is BoldBot there. Do the ability to punch 100 lots. So the most lots that I've had a member do was like 35. And she said the fills weren't that great, so I probably wouldn't go that high. I have no idea what the script is. I think it's C. I don't know. My developer does all that. But yes. All right. Have a good day. It's 11 o'clock. It's sunny out. I'm going to go enjoy my day. Rob doesn't care what I'm doing. I thought he did, but why don't you go direct? I don't know. Raya, just email me. Oh. Patron? I don't know what that means. I can still be a trader and not know how to fucking code shit. Like, what? Oh, you don't know how to code Python? You're not a trader. Like, what does that even mean? Why would you need to know how to code something to be a trader? It makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Bye. I am hungry. These people are making me work. All right. All right, YouTube. I'm going to head out. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining.